Hello, welcome to Eat, Sleep, Footy, Repeat with me and him, and we're at Cardiff Met University for the final of the Nathanial MG Cup.
Yes, we are, and it was a cracking game. It was a cracking game, a cracking atmosphere, and a cracking advert for Welsh football.
More of that in a bit. Well, also in the programme, though, we have a friendly debate about dual nationality.
We certainly do, yeah. We've been chatting to Osian Roberts and to Helen Ward and to Charlie Estcourt all about dual nationality and where it plays in the Welsh system at the moment.
Lots more of that later on in the programme. Let's get back to it then. Cup final action. I think it might be time for a montage.
Well, why not?
This is Wales.
Just make sure we hands up well.
Very good.
Yep.
Yeah, very good. They're in it. Oh, they're still in it. Battling.
Absolutely, yeah. 55 minutes gone. It's 0-0. The longer it goes and remains 0-0, the longer we are in the game. We as in Barry.
It's tense, boys, but you're still in it.
Yes, it is. We'll still be in it at the end, don't worry.
Good structure today. We learned from last year's mistakes.
What were last year's mistakes?
Whoa. Bit too open last year.
Corner, who'll take that?
We'll keep the pressure on. That's
You
what's
are. Well,
important.
you've had that.
Yeah,
You've had that.
we're working hard at it. The first half, I think, more pressure than the second half so far, but we're doing all right. We're heading the right direction.
Barry Town United, so close yet so far. TNS worthy winners, I think, to be honest with you, Al, on the night.
Well done, guys. Well done. 4-0 winners then for TNS, the champions of Wales in the Nathanial MG Cup.
Hey, Al,
What?
you've just been beaten 4-0 in a cup final. What would you
Yeah.
really, really like to do?
I can't think of anything better than talking to Eat, Sleep, Footy, Repeat.
This is Wales.
Gav. Oh, it was rooting for you. You were nearly there.
Yeah, the lads, they stuck to the game plan really well. 79 minutes, to see the first goal, and then, I think the final scoreline's a little bit harsh, really, but, sadly that's football. But, whilst, we're disappointed, the boys, can take a hell of a lot of credit from the performance, and, at 0-0 and hitting the bar, it's a big turning point in the game. Who knows if that had gone in, but let's be honest. The best team won, but give my lads credit that they deserve as well. For 80 minutes, they've done ever so well.
Chris, congratulations.
Cheers.
Nathanial Cup winners and man of the match. Not a bad evening's work.
Not bad, yeah. Disappointed not to start, obviously, so can't do any more than come on and score 3 goals and set one off.
Gonna have a chat with the manager about that one.
He knows. He's just laughed there. He knows it's coming. Yeah.
Has he just described it as a tactical masterstroke? Is that what he
Yeah, he said it wouldn't have been as dramatic if it had started, which is fair enough. I can see what he was trying to do there, yeah.
So where from here then? Now concentrate on trying to get back into the Premier League next season?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have a bit of a debrief now, and we'll focus on the rest of the season now. And our aim is to be back playing Welsh Premier League football next year, and I firmly believe we can do that, especially if we play like we did for the first 80 minutes of that game.
It's a great game when you play Barry Town, because the first time I ever went to a game with our club to play Barry Town, you know what the score was? They beat us 10-0. Wow. I got fat over it as well, because the guy in a burger van, it was, after about 3 goals, he went, "Who are you?" He says, "Come here," he says, "for every goal we score, we'll give you a burger." So this is like, okay, 4, I had 1, 5, I know one. By the time it was 7-0, I'm going to, "Oi, where's a burger?" He said, "I'll go bankrupt if we carry on scoring." By the 10th, I walked down the a bit like this.
But you were determined to eat them, though.
Oh, yeah.
You weren't going to turn them down.
Oh, yes.
So you were going to hold him to that.
It was 10-0, you had to have something off them.
Exactly.
Well, they are an absolute quality side. They are part of this fabric of this league, and we need them back in the Premier League.
So there we are then. Cup final, all wrapped up with a bow.
Beautifully done. And we spoke to Mike Harris from TNS. What a character.
Indeed. Hey, do you know what we need now, though?
Yeah, go on.
We need a seamless segue into the next item.
We do, don't we? It's all about dual nationality, isn't it? Hey, do you know what? There's nothing more ironic than 2 English blokes who love Welsh football talking about players with dual nationality in the Welsh football system. Nothing.
This is Wales.
Well, no, we've got a responsibility to recruit all players that are eligible to play for Wales wherever they live. So it's important that we identify those players, track them, monitor them, create that relationship, and if we feel then they're of that necessary level and standard, then we're able to invite them in at different age groups into our squads.
Because one of the fascinating ones for me are the De Silva brothers. So you've got, I think it's Jay, isn't it, who plays for Chelsea in England, and you've got Cole, who plays for Wales and Chelsea, and Rio, who's played for Chelsea, I think. So how did that work? How did that come about?
Our talent ID program wasn't as developed and wasn't directed in the way that it now is. Consequently, Jay had already been selected by England, and once that's the case, then we respect that. But obviously, Cole was younger, and we identified that, and he hadn't been involved in any system, so it'd be remiss of us to not provide that opportunity for Cole to experience our development structures. He's enjoyed that immensely and done particularly well. It's a strong, close-knit group of players in that squad, and as a result, we've got one playing for England, one playing for Wales.
Do you make them kind of feel Welsh, if that's the right terminology, when they come into the system, if they've perhaps not been born in Wales or live in Wales? Is there a way that you kind of make them know what it is to play for Wales, I suppose?
Certainly we have a Welsh identity, a Welsh way of doing things that's seamless all the way through the pathway. So there'd be very little difference between what the first team actually do on a daily basis to what the young boys do.
Well, when they come into here, we have a very strong message, the Together Stronger message, really. And despite the fact that they're outside of the country where they're based right now, they're still playing football at a very good level. And when they come in, adopting into the Welsh way is something that we have to spend a lot of time explaining what the philosophy is and why we want to do the things that we want to do, and giving them ownership and involving them in the process on how the teams are going to play moving forward.
Everyone's pride and passion just rubs off on each other anyway, so as soon as you come into the group, you feel the pride and passion everyone has to wear the top and have the dragon on their chest, and I think anyone that would come in would say the same thing.
It's probably a term of phrase that you really wouldn't want to see, but I saw Roy Evans saying that there was going to be a little war over Ben Woodburn and his future, which is probably way over dramatic. But at that point, when a player kind of gets identified and he's come through the Welsh system, but obviously is eligible for England, how do those sort of discussions take place? What sort of happens within that?
Yeah, it's happened several times already where we've identified players that have come into our regional squads, for example. If they're going to want to play for Wales, they need to be sure that that's what they want to do, and to do that they have to remove any doubt, and to do that they need to look at what else is out there. We have to trust what we do, you know, and if we're doing things right, then more often than not the players will decide to stay within the system that they've become accustomed to.
From the minute I met the girls and the staff, I thought, yeah, this is where I belong. Like home, yeah, it did. It felt like home. I know it sounds cheesy, but from that moment on, I was Welsh, if you like.
The dual nationality, or the tri-nationality, or the quadruple nationality, whatever they may be, we don't treat them any different. We give them an opportunity. We demonstrate what we're about. You know, we believe and live those values daily. And we treat them just like we treat every other player. Consequently, you know, I think they all see that that's fair, they're respected, and it's an environment that they want to be a part of.
You know what that is?
A yellow gate.
No, it's a visual cue. It means it's time to end the show because it's the exit.
Excellent work.
Indeed, indeed. Thank you very much to everyone who took part in the programme today. Congratulations to TNS, commiserations to Barry Town, but good luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and what a fantastic advert for Welsh football it's been this evening. And if you've liked what we've done, don't forget to like, share, retweet, go on our Facebook page, like that, and then invite your mates to come and like us as well. Why not?
But from us at Cardiff Met University, we'll see you next time.